The beginning of May marks Mental Health Awareness Month. And soon on the 12th, it is going to be Mental Health Awareness Week. It's a time that is very important to me because I think it is more important now than ever that we should be able to discuss what we're currently going through and what we're feeling and what we're into and what is currently holding us back from being able to continue developing, or worse, continue to exist. I want to preface this by saying that if you are somebody that currently deals with mental health issues, whether that is depression, anxiety, or suicidal thoughts, please understand that you are not alone. There are plenty of resources and plenty of people available for you to be able to discuss about them. And I'll be putting those hotlines in the description below. It's also important that I need to note that I may not know who you are. I may not know what you're currently going through, and you may not know what I'm currently going through. I'm just a random person on the internet making a video about mental health and sharing it on a platform that also has a bunch of other people talking about mental health. And I understand that you may not know where to go in order to get that info. But if you clicked on this, please understand that I think you're an awesome person and I think you're doing okay. We have so many more opportunities and experiences available at our fingertips, and we kind of feel like we're left behind on a lot of things. But I promise you, you're actually doing more than fine to continue to blossom into this world. Whatever current situation you're going through, whether that is from your childhood or your teenhood or adulthood or your elderlyhood, it doesn't matter what it is, and it doesn't matter how old you are. We go through experiences all the time. Everybody is different. Nobody's going to have a perfect experience. So I think that is important that we should be able to validate what we're going through and what we're experiencing. And it's important for us to be able to share it with others and let them understand that these are valid opinions and valid views as well. Because I think it's more important now than ever that we should be able to share what we're currently going through and what we're experiencing. And I think it's important that we should be able to share that with others and let them understand that what we're going through is valid. And I think the reason why I am sharing it so heavily like this is because we are living in a point in time where we have more experiences shared on the internet than ever. With more access to the internet, we have more people sharing what they're going through and what they're experiencing, and we're trying to judge ourselves or have people judge others based on what they're doing, whether that is their financial status or their dress status or their living status, or whether they give us the ick. It's a more judgmental time than ever, and that really saddens me because at the same time, the internet's amazing. There's so many great opportunities and so many great communities to join and talk about what we love and what we want to do. And I think it's important to be able to put a much larger flag on that than to criticize and belittle people over what they're doing or not doing. When 2024 rolled around as well, with the Stanley Cups, oh my God, when those rolled around, everybody was being judged on whether or not they had one, what kind of color it was, or whether or not it was a real or a fake. The fact that we were seeing judgment on a product, on a materialistic item, that really upsetted me, because that is kind of going back to when we were doing the same thing with silly bands or even skincare, because skincare is another one that's like that. It's just another evolution of that, one materialistic product at a time. But yeah, especially when the pandemic hit, a lot of us kind of felt lost on what to do or where to go, because it was such a scary time for a lot of us. And especially since most of them were those that were blossoming from their teenhood to an adulthood. Like, I was 17 when the pandemic hit. And now here I am at 22, getting ready to go on 23, and I still feel just as foggy as I did when the pandemic started as I do now. And I still don't know what to do. The main reason why I'm sharing a lot of this is to give you a stance as to who I am and what I am currently going through, because I don't have a perfect life. I don't have everything together. I still don't think I'm doing enough, even though I know damn well what I'm doing is fine. And so because of that, I wanted to see what others are going through, and I wanted to share my point of view with them and let them understand that they're not alone on this. With that said, I think it is important that you should be able to share what you're currently going through and what you're currently experiencing, because I promise you, you are not alone. There are so many people out there. And while the internet may be the gateway for judgment and ridicule and mockery and belittling, it is also a place for validation, for respect, trust, love, community. It is a perfect place for that, for better or for worse. And like I said, I may not know who you are or what you're currently going through or what you're living under. What I personally know from a lot of people around me is that you're doing fine. I'm very certain that you've got a lot of great stuff going on. You've got a lot of promise going on. And I hope to see you continue to develop under that. I believe that whoever is watching this video is a valid person with a lot to cherish, and that sooner or later, there will be people that will love and care for you and will hear you out. It may not feel it that way, and I totally get that. It is such a dark time right now, but I promise you, there will be somebody that loves you. You just kind of have to find them and share your feelings first. That may sound ridiculous and that may sound very risky, but I promise you, once you start getting out and once you start sharing your story, or once you start sharing what you're into, you're going to find plenty of people that fit under your same bubble. It's so amazing how the internet is just kind of like that, and I love it for that. So with that said, once again, I will put links in the description below to hotlines and websites for you to be able to share your feelings with them, be able to let everything out, and and understand that they're not here to judge. They're just here to support you on your journey. I hope that you have a very streamlined journey into getting better in life, and I hope that you continue to grow from here, and I hope that you continue to stay with us. You're doing okay.